And here we are, folks, part 6 of 6 of the Super Mario Galaxy 2 Green Star montage. We are finally going to go through World 1 of the Green Stars and finish this thing up and wrap this thing up. It was definitely a lot to go through. Yeah, all this recording took at least I would say 6 hours. I had to do 2-3 hours each. Cause I just needed as much time as I could. Especially going through 6 worlds, I had to divided it by 2. And we're just about to finish. I will be able to finally publish this thing through too. It took a while, but until after 2 Let's Plays and a half later, I'm finally doing this part. But we're finally here. And there was some other games that I was going to talk about through the Nintendo Directs that happened. I say this stuff, I guess it's pretty much because of what my opinions are and if I'm excited about it. I'm mostly excited about a lot of things, to be honest. Especially also with Monster Hunter Rise. I feel like they've talked about that way too fucking much. But I've never played a Monster Hunter game before. And I feel like, oh yeah, what is actually a Monster Hunter game I should start out with? I feel like it should be the latest ones because it has online play and I could just join with a couple people just to fight monsters and stuff. But I also like the single player experience. I actually don't know how that franchise works. And I want somebody's personal opinion. Well, I guess someone who's really positive, but I guess someone's opinion on what I should start off with. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise that I was talking about. They didn't show this in the directs, but there was also the Klonoa Fantasy Reverie collection that came out recently. And I actually was watching it a little bit on John's stream when it came out, and I think the graphics definitely feel different. I think it's because I Let's Played the Wii version of the game, which makes Klonoa look more adult-like, and he definitely does have a different voice. And I think they were bringing it more relatable to the PlayStation version of Klonoa. So maybe I have to actually double check if those two games, the PS1 version and the Wii version, are more different than I thought. I thought they were the same. I thought it was a remaster or something. But who knows? And it also has Klonoa 2 in there too, so I can try that sequel out instead of getting the PS2 version. The Portal Companion Collection. I've already done the first Portal game for Steam. In fact, I think it's better to do that on Steam as well for Portal 2, if I want to do it with someone else, or the PlayStation. Actually, no, I think the Switch will also work. Maybe I can do it with Michelle or something, or maybe Amanda or someone. What I did tell Michelle about, which actually is a really cute game called Block. It's something not very Nintendo-ish, but very third-party indie games. But it looks like it talks about a fox, a black fox and a deer. Which kind of feels like it's Bambi or The Fox and the Hound, where it's a co-op game where one controls the fox and one controls the deer, and you're going through adventures together. And it's the art style and the theme of that is so fucking adorable. I feel like she would enjoy that. Just like I showed her about It Takes Two. I feel like she would enjoy that as well. Co-op games, I feel like she would enjoy that the most. Something that we would both play together for. And also the Kirby games. Maybe. What they did end the direct off with is the Persona games. Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Portable for the Nintendo Switch. I think people were excited about that is because those games didn't come out either on a Nintendo console or globally. And I hear it's pretty good, like the Persona games, even though I don't like Joker in Smash. Even like he's a fucking motherfucker. He does whatever the fuck he wants, hits me like -1 frames. But I hear his games are pretty good. Much like how I like Sora and I like my Kingdom Hearts game. Yeah, I'm very positive about everything. Even if I kinda don't like Pyra and Mithra as well. I guess I really just don't like Broken Tears. Except Steve maybe, because apparently Steve is broken. And so is Kazuya Mishima. Oh, excuse me. I'll need to take a sip here. Kazuya Mishima. They said the chat, and like, I think even the crowd just say that all the fucking time when Kazuya is shown on stream. It's fucking amazing. I think it's mostly because like when you select him in the character selection screen, it's not Xander, but it's someone else saying his name. Like it's actually like a Tekken voice, like a voice narrator or something. And it's so funny. But yeah, that's mostly that's mostly what the Nintendo Direct has showed back in June. And I guess maybe that's a good thing because I'm pretty sure they didn't want to show anything, excuse me, of what their company is going for. In fact, actually, yeah, I'm more concerned because we have not heard anything about the Mario movie ever since, I guess it was last year when they talked about the cast of the movie. And nothing else. They did not show anything of like a teaser or a trailer or anything right now. And they're thinking of bringing that movie out on holiday this year. Which I'm more concerned about because don't movies usually like show a trailer like at least 6 months before it comes out? It's like what they showed, I think it's the first trailer of Sonic 2 at the Game Awards, which was December. And the movie came out in April. So that was like January, February, March. Yeah, like 4 months prior to its actual release. I guess in August or September they might show something. Who knows? Yeah, I think it's a little bit still too far to talk about it. But still a little bit concerned because we have not heard anything about the Mario movie since. Or what Illumination is doing, because they just came out with yet another fucking Minions movie, The Rise of Gru, and now I think that's gotten more memes than any other Minions movie so far. Mostly, yeah, I'm pretty sure mostly because Gru is on screen. I still knew I should have actually, I should have definitely, went to the theaters watching Sonic 2 with them instead of, like, getting actual camera footage of watching the movie. Like, I don't know, the scene with the Supersonic, like, it was a little bit bright. It was a little bit uncomfortable for me, but they still watched it. Like, I don't know. They still enjoyed the movie, so, like, at least. If you don't know how to floss, you'd be lost without me. I understand nothing of what you just said. Oh my goodness. So, I think this was my last paycheck that I had. What kind of weekend was that too? I think that was when I was gonna pay rent or something? No, that was July 8th, never mind. But, it was so funny because, the entirety of Rogers' network throughout the entirety of Ontario, and I guess in like some places in the States and stuff like that, were shut down for an entire weekend. Nobody knew what happened until like as soon as it came back like a day or two later. So what really happened was that like they were trying to update or upgrade something in their network and something hiccuped and it caused the entire network of Rogers to shut down for a whole weekend. Like nobody could access anything, like nobody could use their credit cards or debit cards that were associated with Rogers. They could not use their internet. They could not use their cell phones that were Rogers networks. And, like, they could not connect back to their internets and their Wi-Fis. But if you're with Bell, or you're with Tech Savvy, or you're with Fido, you'd be okay. But apparently with TD, that is associated with Rogers. Or no, I guess it's not TD. I think it's like some people's like ATMs or like tap machines that are connected to Rogers. Even my apartment was connected with Rogers. So like I found this out like 10 minutes before I started working at 9. And I was like, oh no, like I could not connect to the internet at all. And I was getting worried. And then it was getting to like 10 after. I was like, shit. Maybe the internet is fully down. I could not like, even if I like disconnected and reconnected the cable or modem, it would still not work. So I was like, shit, I might have to like actually go to the studio for today. So I did. I rushed over to there until like I got there at 10. I thought I think I either like still left at 6 or stayed there for an hour. But it was so funny too. Like I could not get like lunch or anything whatsoever because like the tap machines were down and the ATMs. Like I could not get like McDonald's or anything or Tim Hortons or something. But thankfully that our studio was not with Rogers, so we were able to work at the studio. And good thing too that this was also Friday, so I think it was around that time when I was doing recordings of Mario Galaxy. And it was that time too that I still had yet to talk about it, but I was talking about other things. Yeah. It was like at an earlier recording too, like that was happening. And I think our downtown got it early because like I think it happened in around like 4 to 6 in the morning on Friday. and we got it back at around 8:30 at night. What the hell? Oh, never mind. I was just seeing something. But other people, like my family, my sister, even Patrick, like they couldn't get theirs back until like the next day. Or like over the weekend. I think my dad was like over the weekend too. It felt so bad for everybody, like no... Yeah, what it literally was a literal, like a fucking moment in the Mitchells versus the Machines when that one scene where the entire Wi-Fi went down just by one click. We must sacrifice, or we must make a sacrifice to the modem. Oh my god, that was a good movie. Dude, I can't wait for the Into the Spider-Verse sequel. What was it? Across the Spider-Verse? I can't wait for that. I forget when it's coming out too. Like, I think it was next year? I think it's next year. Could there be like some other movies that you're looking forward to, or do you want to like continue with what you're trying to watch? Like, you're still trying to continue watching Steven Universe. You've only watched through like the first season. You still like have a bit of halfway through Godzilla films. You're less than 200 episodes into One Piece. You're like 6 to 7 episodes into Shameless. And there's going to be yet another Castlevania series coming soon. And also Season 2 of Cuphead coming soon. Oh yeah, and Sonic Prime. They showed... What's funny is that they showed Big the Cat and Shadow the Hedgehog that are going to appear in the show before Eggman, Tails, Amy, and Knuckles. That's so weird too, like they knew what they were thinking. Like we came for the real characters. Man. Just a little bit more time left. It looks like I'm going through Good Egg Galaxy. That's the second to last one in the montage. I guess at dire times like this, I can just like scroll through Twitter. I just noticed too this morning that they're finally doing their first free updates on Mario Strikers Battle League. And they're finally adding Daisy into the game. They're adding Daisy and Shy Guy as playable characters, including a knight's costume set, as well as like a desert stadium. So that's a good update. And it's also said their first free updates, so that would mean that they're gonna add more characters into the game. The only ones that they don't have are Diddy Kong. They had Petey Piranha. What I don't understand is that they don't have like minor teammates that you can add into the game as like AIs or something. Like they would have Birdos, they would have Hammer Bros, Monty Mole, Koopas. Toad was one of them too. And Dry Bones. And then the goalies would be like what was it, Claptraps from the Donkey Kong? Yeah, the Donkey Kong series. Yeah, they would have that, but wouldn't it have been so fucking cool if King K. Rool was a playable character in that? Like, I'd still feel like they should add another Donkey Kong Country game and have King K. Rool return. I feel like that'd be a great selling point. Just have the king return. And have it be yet another adventure. Whether it be like a sequel to Donkey Kong 64 or something. Like, when was the last time a Nintendo game ever did like a collect-a-thon? I think it had to have been Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, Super Mario Odyssey was like that. Never mind. This is... Actually, to be fair, I think that came out like, what, 2018? 2017? Like, just a little over a year after the Switch's launch? I don't know. Super Mario Odyssey. Remember when people begged for a Super Mario Galaxy 3, and now that Super Mario Odyssey came out, they want to have a sequel for that? Seems like really good animations and cat videos on Twitter. They're adding more Godzilla skins in Fall Guys, which is free, by the way. A lot of people have been sponsoring Fall Guys that it's free to play now. And this one includes like Godzilla, Godzilla 95, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. They're coming out July 21st. Nice. And that is also the Mario Strikers update, which I'm excited for. Oh, that's right, that cat game came out, Stray. Oh my god, like it... I think it's just me, like it came right under our noses, or I guess our cat noses. And I'm seeing like really good stuff about this game, like... Oh yeah, no, I showed this to Michelle as well, like she really wants to play that game too, like she is all about animals. And I think Stray, this game, would be perfect for her to play. She did tell me too that she used to play the Nintendogs games. Like, she used to play some video games back then, like back during the DS times and the GameCube times. Like, she used to play a couple of Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time. I feel like she would love to play Majora's Mask. Like, that's the better version of the two. Like, that's more darker than Ocarina of Time. But no, Stray, that's definitely a game for her to try. Oh yeah, Surabi Wedding. So the creator of the Surabi.net website finally got engaged, and the wedding cake that they chose for it, it's pretty fucking obvious. Like, it's literally just Gigantamax Out Creamy as an actual like wedding cake, and it looks so damn good. I'm honestly shocked at how creative this looks. So congratulations on those two. And with that, I have just noticed that it is the last of the green stars of this montage. Hoo-wee. They're now at 240 stars after going through 120 extra. And as a reward for collecting all the green stars, you finally get to go through the final galaxy in the game. The actual true final galaxy of the game, called Grandmaster Galaxy. And that's where the real challenge begins. And yeah, I've had a lot of hard memories with this galaxy back then, like 12 years ago. To be honest, like, I'm honestly like excited to see how this goes in like the future recordings, or like, yeah, the future episodes of this. It's gonna be a treasure, and I hope you guys enjoy it too, because we're just about to finish this Let's Play of Super Mario Galaxy 2. It has been a journey, and I'm glad I was able to enjoy it with you guys too. And I was also like actually able to enjoy playing this game at the best definition possible. Like, I'm now doing videos at like 1080p. which is something I've never done before in a video. Except maybe like my best moments videos, but that's pretty much about it. Now I'm just evolving because of this new computer. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this montage. I hope you guys enjoyed all the stories I told. And if you'd like to see more of my Let's Plays, smash that subscribe button. And I'll be seeing you guys in the finales of Super Mario Galaxy 2. See you guys in the next video.